The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And back to base. Josip Radosevic. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Danger averted for now. Danny. Danny! Drives it towards the front. Josip Radosevic. Coming up to the 30-minute mark. Who's going to make this theirs? Danny! He's got away with one there. Ball swung in. Knocks it towards the front. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength, and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort, though.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Danny. He's away. Danny! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Played out to the wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. One behind for a goal kick. Can he find a finish now? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
So still just a goal between them. So what now? Passes it through. It's a decent ball. And he's onside. Oh, he's broken through. He scores! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish. Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Danny has a look and has a go. And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
Well, that's where he wants it. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Spoon forward.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Hoists it high. Good ball over the top. Face to face with the keeper. He's off on a marauding run. They are running riot. And surely that settles it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And with that, the final whistle. So home advantage told, they have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
There's the whistle. Danny brings it forward. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gets it back.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
You can get that clear. Danny shapes to shoot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. The route one option. Chance to shoot.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Danny. Where to from here? Danny. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the...
Danny. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. He goes long. And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There's the whistle for half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Empate en el marcador y la segunda parte va a ser apasionante. Hay que salir a ganar.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ball's out on the left now. Danny. Out wide to the right. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Danny! Oh, great save, real class.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Oh, he's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Long and high towards the flank. He scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, now that the deadlock has been broken, I think the manager has to look at his bench to try and initiate some sort of a reply. But has he got a game changer? He has to try something from here.
It's a bit too casual in possession. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Forward, what does he try from here? No, not quite.
He caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Holding on to the slenderest of leads, with time ebbing away.
Well, there wasn't much of an appetite to close him down from that range then, but they're taking a bit of a risk because, you know, anybody is capable of a decent strike from there.
The defence can get it clear. Sure. And that is that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap and scrap quite hard for it, so full credit to them for coming through such a stern.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Loose, and they go once more. Danny! He's got away with one there.
Well, there wasn't much of an appetite to close him down from that range then, but they're taking a bit of a risk because, you know, anybody is capable of a decent strike from there.
And the volley. That really should have hit the net.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well. Okay, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want it more.
Pumps it upfield. And, oh, that's too long. Still goalless at the moment. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Danny! Away from immediate danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looks to thread it through. Moving towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Who's going to make this theirs? Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Chance! Danny! Marvellous goal!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, they've done well.
And the first half is done.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Goes direct to the front line. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. So still just a goal between them. He'll try from distance. Javi Guerra makes himself available. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Belts one! And that will sail harmlessly past.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Where to from here? Played it early. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. We can get that clear. Hoofs it forward. A chance! Oh, he's broken through. He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Danny. Quick defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Another piece of really good defending. Looks to slip it through. Oh, good interception. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Time is up. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Fires from distance. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Danny. He's off on a marauding run, and the ball's come out.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
And back out it comes. Plays it out to the flank. Ball's out on the left now. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. That's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Oh, managed to get it away. No goals as yet. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Flags up, he must have been offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. No goals as yet. Floats one over. Thrust towards the front line. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Danny.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were...
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Danny! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, they just weren't able to deal with him. You know, he was allowed to go straight through the middle, and I'm sure he'll be a little angry at himself for missing that.
Ball swung in. Firmly met. Danny! There it is! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Aim forward. Tries a long pass towards the front.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Forward, what does he try from here? That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Oh, he's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Aimed long and direct. Danny. Brings it forward. He's still going. Where to next? Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's bounced back off the post. That's a foul. A decision for the referee. Sets it upfield.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Danny! He's got away with one there. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that is that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an... And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going for Rafael van der Vaart, the kind of operator that can make a team tick. You know, he has the vision and awareness to pick out the runs of others around him, and he's got great free kick prowess as well with that left foot.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Fires from distance. Real Betis haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Gets good distance on it. It is deadlocked. Real Betis keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Real Betis contested that thriller-minute draw last time.
Well, they're controlling the game really well now, but they're just not able to find that incisive pass.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Joaquin. So what now? That's not going to make it. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Brings it forward. Danny! Oh, that's quite incredible! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Now it's Joaquin. Joaquin. Promising cross. And we hit half-time.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves.
Cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Pushes it out wide. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Belts one. Joaquin. Joaquin doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Dinks one in. They've scored near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Chance! Looking for a decent ball in. Danny! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious. At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries a through ball. Danny. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Real Betis do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And shoots! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
El dorsal 26. El dorsal 6. Será
Danny! He's loose, who's getting there? It's there! They are running riot here! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
4 in the game. He is the man. Danny! And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's been taken short. Cuts it back. Joaquin can hoist it clear. And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So in 90 minutes, we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the enigmatic Ricardo Quaresma. He's a Hollywood or bust type of performer. He can produce the spectacular with his undoubted ability, but how often do we get to see it? We wouldn't mind Hollywood in this.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Where to from here? Tries a through ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Malaga have put together a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. Passes it through. And he's there to cut it out. Quaresma. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Played into the middle. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se acaba el primer tiempo y la cosa marcha bien. Esperemos seguir disfrutando en la segunda parte.
start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
They've scored near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Malaga on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Good steal, he just read it. Malaga cannot keep hold of the ball. He scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, this is real tit-for-tat stuff. It's difficult to see which one has the drive and determination to come out on top now.
Can he put it away? Goal! Malaga! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Look, he can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough. And in that instance, he was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Malaga go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
With a delicate ball. Big chance! One-on-one! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
All square again into the dying minutes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. A chance! Away from immediate danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So that's got things underway. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Tremolina looking for options. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Throw in. Danny.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Vitolo. It's come loose. Danny!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
This is gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Tremolina. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still waiting for the first goal. Danny, looking to force his way through. Danny! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, they just weren't able to deal with him. You know, he was allowed to go straight through the middle, and I'm sure he'll be a little angry at himself for missing that.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. On the right now, what's on? Ball's out on the left now. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. The second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Ball's gone out of play. Battles to win it back. Danny. Belts one. Federico Fazio. Nzonzi. They continue each to cancel the other out. Vitolo. He's making a foray down the right. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Is it in? They've scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, now that the deadlock has been broken, I think the manager has to look at his bench to try and initiate some sort of a reply. But has he got a game changer? He has to try something from here.
Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Llorente. Well played, he saw that coming. That's gone a long way up and away. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Danny. Defence has got rid of that. Llorente. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Danny. That's good progress he's made on the ball. He's still going. Where to next? Federico Fazio gets in to thwart him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Referee's got a big call to make here. He's gone to his pocket, and yes, he is off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Is up. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap, and scrap quite hard for it, so full credit to them for coming through such a stern test.